What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. We are back inside the building once again, checking out a very exciting live performance as we see the one and only Davido landing on live on the l.a.x show for an official medley live performance of Feel alongside Unavailable alongside the Compozers. What a cool collection of things that is to hear. Really excited for Davido. He is really pushing this album very quickly, and to see this so close to release date as well is always really exciting. We tend to see these things maybe like 2-3 weeks down the line. Davido's gone in a couple of days after the release and gone on to the live on the late show, so that's really good to see. As always, if you are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, of course turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. Let's see how it's sounding.
Timeless came out on Friday, performing a medley of Feel and Unavailable. Davido.
Lots of backing vocalists. I always say this about Davido, man. He has got such a naturally engaging way about him when it comes to live performances. He has got this natural kind of glow about him, whether that be through the way that he performs vocally, whether it just be his physical presence, whether it's the combination of the two, I don't know, but he is a very engaging live performer to watch. Alongside this as well, really good to see the Compozers involved. Again, check out the interview we have with the Compozers on the channel. They're such a wicked live organisation. They do a lot of the big O2 shows here in the UK, and obviously they're travelling now as well, supporting big international artists when they go and land internationally on live shows like this. It's so cool to see. It's so cool seeing this, man. Again, Davido is one of these artists that has been kind of hot and cold, I feel, for a little while. And I think when it comes to the actual music he's released, he tends to be very consistent. Like, he isn't someone that drops like 100 tunes and sort of 50 of them are good, 50 of them are bad. The majority of them are always very catchy, and they always have a lot of appeal. This album, from what we've heard of it so far, is such a high quality of release, and we're hearing that in these two live performances, man. Let's go. I know what I'm also really excited to see is how they transition between the two tunes. I know it's something that these live performances are almost famed for, that sort of transitional moment between two tunes. There is a sort of similar pacing to both Feel and Unavailable, so it should be interesting to see how they switch it over. But again, hats off to Davido, man. He is performing he's performing to a very high degree here. Really like the use of those backing vocals as well. The sort of choral element of the whole tune sounds fantastic. Just a great performance, man. What a way to kind of sell an album to a new audience. It's great. Beautiful choral vocals. It's really cool because I can hear that transition between the two things starting to happen. There's almost like a little log drum sort of simulation going on in the background. This sort of you're sort of semi-hearing it, and there are a lot of log drums on Unavailable. Again, really good performance factor from Davido on this. He is taking control of the stage. He's taking control of the performance. It's what we want to see, and it naturally inspires people to want to listen to you when you do have this kind of natural stage presence that Davido has. Them know they see. I'm unavailable. Them know they see. I'm unavailable. Them know they see. So having listened through, I think maybe 6 or 7 of the tracks on the album now, Unavailable is my second favourite on there, purely because of the energy behind it. It's got such a bounce, it's got such a sort of new school structure, very electronic in its arrangement. So hearing it in a much more organic setting, live drums, live vocalists, live keys, all of those things, just gives it a completely different spin, and it's just as bouncy regardless. So I love to see that little transition. It's one of the reasons I like watching live performances, is seeing how tracks are recreated in a more organic setting.
I'm only human, so make nobody around. Say I carry woman, say that man way I for carry. I don't get when I talk, say I be pass up. I'm unavailable, them know they see me. I'm unavailable, them know they see me. I'm unavailable, them know they see me.
Again, really cool seeing the use of the backing vocalists on this one, because this is a tune that's all about the kind of the atmosphere, you know. This is a tune that's all about that choral element. It's about the call and respond. It's about building more than one voice into it as a tune. And I love the fact that he wasn't afraid to just not stop singing, essentially. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I think that's a real good kind of show of confidence, going, look, you guys are involved. I'm taking a break. I'm letting these guys take over for a second. I like that from a performance perspective. It shows it's real. It shows it is live, and it shows that he is, again, confident in the tune. I think it's such a big showing of a lack of confidence in a new song when you literally see a artist sing literally every word, especially when it's in this kind of space. A live performance isn't supposed to sound like a record. Put it that way. That's my opinion on it.
Make some noise.
Oh, there we go. Really good.
Davido, everybody. That's it for the Late Show. Good night.
There we go. Really cool stuff, man. Always good to see Davido performing. Always good to see him on the international stage. Always good to see Afrobeats being represented like this to one of the most viewed shows in the world, I think Late Show is. And again, really good to see the composers there with him. Again, I like the fact that we got to hear a full-on live version of both of these tunes that are slightly more on the electronic side, especially Unavailable. I like hearing it in that more sort of live, organic setting. I think Davido killed it. I think the actual musical arrangement of this is great. Love the 3 backing singers either side, with the composers kind of in the middle, orchestrating everything that's going on. From a musical perspective, this was great. From a performance perspective, I think Davido absolutely killed it, and has again made himself a ton of new fans off the back of this, and that's the point of these shows, right? So there we go. Overall, I very much enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed the tune, if you enjoyed the reaction, or anything else about this video, do make sure you are getting involved if you are new to the channel by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Them sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a Brighton town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cam TV. Stay locked.